Hello everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome back to my channel. And of course, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. It is lovely to have you. My name is Mel, and this here channel is full of planner content. I will admit that my planner content hasn't been great of late. I have been very behind. As you will see, we are currently planning out the week of June 7th to June 13th. So we are behind, very behind. But I have actually filmed up until the end of August. It's just that I haven't been able to find the time to do voiceovers and edit all of the videos yet. But I am doing my best to do all of that, get the content uploaded, and keep those videos coming for you all. I do hope to be up to date by Christmas because I really just want to be able to dive into Christmas spreads, start a new year, and bring a lot more content to you guys next year, hopefully. That is the plan. Do not hold your breath because, again, if you have been here before or you've been here for a while, you know that sometimes life happens and sometimes life has to take priority and things like planner videos don't get scheduled when you would like them to. But generally, I do try to post one video every Wednesday and one video every Sunday. And it is usually a combination of memory planners? A combination of memory videos or memory plans. That doesn't even make sense. Rewind plan with me's and haul videos. So that is pretty much what I post at the moment. But in the new year, I hope to have some other fun things coming. So we will see. With that said, let's go ahead and just jump into everything that happened this particular week. So this week was a very surreal week. It was a very emotional, stressful, sad roller coaster of a week, I guess you would say. This particular week, we actually lost my Auntie Kelly. For anyone who may have seen the video back in April where I used the Winnie the Pooh kit, you would have seen that I mentioned that one of the last things that I did, I think it was like the last thing that I marked on the Sunday of that week, was that we basically had the last ever catch up with my Auntie Kelly that we would ever have. But lo and behold, we obviously didn't know that at the time, because unfortunately she did get quite sick, and we lost her this week. So basically on the Thursday evening, so Thursday being the 10th, I got a call after work at, I think it was like 4:03 p.m. in the afternoon to say that my Auntie Kelly was admitted to hospital and was on life support, and that essentially things didn't look very well. And come Sunday the 13th, which, little fun fact for you, I guess, the number 13 is actually a really bad luck number for my family. Just lots of tragic things have happened on the 13th. And there's a lot that's attributed to the number 13 that's very negative in my family. And the 13th, I think I got the text message at like 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday to say that she'd passed away overnight. So with COVID and everything, from the time that she was put on life support to the Sunday, there wasn't even time to go and see her because naturally her immediate family were there, in and out her children, her grandchildren. So I didn't even get to see her. So the last time I saw her was in April, and then we got that phone call, and then she tragically passed away on the Sunday. She actually had, I don't know the full ins and outs, but basically she was feeling unwell on the Thursday afternoon. She asked her son to rush her to the hospital because she wasn't feeling so great. And on the way to the hospital, she went into cardiac arrest. They obviously didn't say it at the time, but after the fact, they pretty much said that on arrival, she was dead. That arrival to the hospital, that was. And they kept her on the life support essentially just so that the family could come and say the goodbyes. So, very tough week. I do apologize if that's super downer for anyone, but you guys know that I tend to keep it pretty honest here. I tend to be pretty transparent with you. And yeah, it was a really tough week. It was just, even now, like we have one of those, the like memorial stationery that you get at someone's funeral. I have one of those pegged up on or magneted to my fridge. And every so often I'll find myself just like looking at it and thinking like, how the hell did this happen? Why did this happen? Like, I'm never going to see you again. How is that a thing? How is that, like, I don't understand. And it's just one of those things that comes and goes. I keep seeing this quote and it keeps sort of appearing every time I lose somebody. And it says that essentially grief is like waves of the ocean. They come and they go. And, sometimes they can be smooth and perfect and serene, and then other times it's chaotic and uncharted, and you just kind of have to take what you have or what you're given and just roll on with it. And yeah, that's essentially what we're doing. It's now October, and still surreal. But yes, but that is why this particular week I wanted to use a super special, super pretty, feminine, beautiful kit, I guess to sort of pay tribute to her in that kind of a way, if that makes sense. And the kit that I chose to use is from Stella Bow Sticker Co. I just thought it was absolutely perfect. And then I do pair that with some inklings of silver foil. So the silver foil headers that you see above each of the full boxes are from Stella Bow, as well as are the date dots. And then you'll see that I use Love Heart headers on the sidebar, which are from Monique Plans, and then some confetti glitter header overlays in the main part of the spread that are from SPC. As per usual, in the top left corner there, I use my planner face script and page flag to mark that it is, of course, June. And I just really enjoy doing that because it helps me keep track of the month that I'm in. And I have actually been doing that since February and been really enjoying it. So you'll probably continue to see that. And then as per usual, my sidebar, very standard. I go ahead and mark in my socials. So I use my YouTube and Instagram icons from Sticker Thief to mark that. And then I put in a half and quarter box. The half box, I'm going to go and find some really pretty special stickers to mark in that this was the week that obviously we lost our auntie. And then in the quarter box is basically going to be the countdown to my birthday, which approached very quickly, and I guess was kind of a nice thing after the storm, so to speak, or the sunlight after the storm, kind of, because it was a COVID birthday. Anyway, I digress. And then at the bottom there, I do want to purchase some washi overlays for that purple 5mm strip. I just didn't have anything in my stash, so that stays blank until I get something for that. Alright, so jumping on into the week, the first thing that I mark on Monday is, of course, Coffee Monday, and I do that using an Arctic paper foiled script and a coffee mug from Sticker Thief. Below that, I mark in my work schedule, and I've just used the labels from the kit to do that. And of course, as you know, I'm a creature of habit, and I have used those labels to mark out my work schedule for the entire week. Below that, I have used a quarter box and a script with icon to mark washing the laundry. And then, thrillingly, I've used a dishwasher icon from Stella Bow below that to mark that I unstacked and restacked the dishwasher. It tends to be a Monday thing, but sometimes I do it more than once a week. Same with laundry. Very strange. 2 people in my house, but so much laundry, so much dishwashing. I've then marked in that I got an Oodie sponsorship email, and I've marked that in with an SPC foiled icon and one of these scalloped half circles. And basically, for anyone who is interested, anywhere that you can purchase an Oodie, you can actually use my code Ms. Luxedo, so M for Melissa, S for Sam, L for Larry, U for Umbrella, X for Xylophone, I for Igloo, T for Tom, O for Orange, for a discount at checkout. I believe it's actually a 30% discount, and that is valid in the UK, America, Canada, Australia. So basically, yeah, if you want an Oodie, feel free to use my code to get yourself a discount. I will drop it in the comments below, in the description below rather, for anyone who might be interested. Underneath that, I've used an Arctic Paper Studio laptop icon to mark that I fiddled with some stream stuff before stream that night. And then the last thing that I marked on Monday was that I did a 100 baby stream that evening. Over to Tuesday, the first thing that I mark in is work. I then use an icon from the kit to mark that after work I did a bit of a kitchen tidy up, or just a tidy up in general, I guess. I then use a computer screen sticker to mark that I had a YouTube binge after work. And then I put in a cute little coffee sticker from Monique Plans to mark that I had a cup of coffee before settling myself on the couch and hanging out on Twitch with my friends who also stream. And I've just marked that in with a laptop sticker from the kit. I've then used a secondary laptop sticker from the kit to mark in that I then myself had to get ready for stream. And that evening I streamed 100 Babies again because it's a really popular challenge to watch and play on stream. So that's what I did there. Jumping over to Wednesday, again, of course, work is the top thing of the day there. Not the actual top thing, but just the first thing. Underneath that, I've used a Debbie Downer sticker and an Arctic Paper Studio payday script to mark that it was, of course, payday. You guessed. I mean, obvious, right? And then I've used an SPC foiled icon to mark that I replied to the Audi about the sponsorship deal. So it essentially became active, I think, if not that day, the following day. And then Wednesday evening, I got a call from work asking me to actually come into the office on the Friday to do an early shift to shoot some promo video they were doing. I don't know. It was weird. We went in and we spent the entire day in the office, myself and another girl. We did absolutely no work. I filmed a section of the video each, so it was 30 seconds each, and then they didn't even end up airing the video. So essentially it was a waste of our time. But anyway, that night we had pizza for dinner, so I've just marked that in with a Stella Bow Sticker Co. flat lay, and then I've put in an Arctic Paper Studio page divider just to fill in that little bit of white space below. And then the last thing that I marked on Wednesday was that I did a Dead by Daylight stream with my lovely friends. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I mark is work. I've then used a Debbie Downer. She's in an ice cube, and that is to mark that it was so incredibly cold that day that I needed all of the heat. I had a heater on. I had all of the upstairs doors shut so that I had all of the heat. I had socks, a jumper, pants, and I was still damn freezing. So I wanted to mark that in because that is very rare. I enjoy the cold, so when I'm cold, it's cold. Underneath that, I've used a laundry script from Stella Bow to mark in that I did some laundry. I've then used a gigantic Fox and Cactus sticker to mark that that was the afternoon my Auntie Kelly went into hospital. And then the last thing that I've marked for Thursday was that I uploaded an SPC mystery kit haul, and I've used a Stella Bow Sticker Co. foiled script and laptop to do that. Over onto Friday, I've marked my work schedule. I've then used another ginormous Fox and Cactus girl, this time to mark that I had to wake up early and get ready for a day in the office, because normally my work shift is 8:30 till 4:30, but this particular day I started at 7 a.m. So I was up at 5:30 in the morning and it was insane, but it was really great to actually walk out of work at 3 p.m. That was definitely a lovely change. Below that, I've used an SPC foiled icon to mark that we filmed the video I mentioned earlier. And then on Friday afternoon, when I got home from work, I've noted in with a Rose Tea Designs character sticker that I had a headache. So I then did take a nap, and I've marked that in using a sticker from Every Minute Story. For dinner that night, we had McDonald's, so I've marked that in with a character sticker from Sticker Thief. And then that evening, we, of course, as per usual, watched a movie. I don't remember what it was, didn't write it down, so I've just marked that in using an icon from the kit. Over onto Saturday, the first thing that I marked in was that we went to look at a new couch, the one that we had had since we first moved out of home in 2013. Had finally seen the last of its days, so we went looking for new couches. I then used another Fox and Cactus girl below that to mark that for the second time this week we had McDonald's, and on the way out of McDonald's I picked up a coffee for myself, so I've just used the coffee cup from the kit to mark that. Below that, I've used a quarter box and a script with icon from the kit to mark that I did some cleaning at home when we got home. After that, I've marked in that my team played another Sydney team, of course. Well, not of course, but they did. And I've marked that in with one of my custom stickers from Sticker Thief. Again, we had pizza for dinner this night. Lots of takeout this week. Very bad. But I've used an icon from the kit to mark that. And then the last thing that I marked on Saturday was that hubby and I snuggled on the couch and watched a movie called Ouija. And I've just used a TV icon from the kit to do that. And then last but not least, over into Sunday, the first thing that I marked is that we went in and we paid for the couch. I'd been eyeing off the couch that we've got for so many years now, like 3 years. And I finally convinced hubby to let me get it. We needed one. He let me get it. So this was the day that we put the money down and paid for it. I've marked that in with an icon from SPC. After that, we went and had hog's breath for lunch. So it's just like they do burgers and chips and salads and I don't know what you call it. It's just like a standard kind of restaurant. And I've used another icon from SPC for that. Not the alarm. Again, when will I ever learn? Anyway, professional videographer, plan with me specialist right here. After that, I went to McDonald's and I got myself a coffee frappe and I've marked that in with a cup from Papershire. When we got home, I took a nap and I've marked that in with a pillow sticker from Marshmallow Studio. We had Thai for dinner that night. And I also had a bit of a headache, which I've marked in with a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji. And then the last thing that I marked on Sunday was that we watched Taken 1 and 2. And I've marked that in using an SPC foiled icon. Anyway, you guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. Again, apologies for the alarm, but it is done. It is good. Farewell. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.